48 minutes after, Whitney Houston brings her own brand of fireworks lighting up the sky and your television screen in a special hour of song called This Is My Life. Of course, all Whitney Houston ever needs to ignite any moment is that incredible voice.
It's the greatest love of all.
And her special airs tonight on ABC, and it's a rare treat always to have Whitney Houston joining us in person in our studio.
Thank you.
You know, when I hear your voice, all of us who wish that we would be able to open our mouths and have something like that come out, we all wonder, is it as easy as it looks, or do you ever have those thoughts when you go out there and you open up your voice? Is it going to be right? Is it going to be on key? What about breath control? And
sure you do. You know, sometimes your voice has a mind of its own. You know, it wants to do other things, you know, when you want it to do what you want it to do. So, yeah, you have those moments when, you know, you're hoarse. You get hoarse, you know, and you can hardly speak before a show, and you go, my God, what am I going to do? I have half a voice, you know. There's 13,000 people out there, you know, so you feel that.
And I imagine if you get nervous, it probably is the worst thing,
oh,
right?
don't get nervous. No, don't get nervous.
You got to get control.
Yeah.
The special has been called a biographical musical special. How so?
Well, I guess, you know, the music, you know, it speaks for itself. It's about me. It's a little more of, you know, what people haven't seen of me. It's behind the scenes of the tour, you know. Me being funny, crazy, having a good time.
It's also behind the scenes. We get a little sneak preview of you shooting a scene from The Bodyguard. Now, this is your movie debut, right?
That's right.
All right, first of all, we'll take a look at a few seconds of that.
Okay.
So people can get a little idea.
Okay.
You and Kevin Costner in this movie.
Is this a full service date, right? I'm just asking you to dance.
Just asking you to dance, huh? But he's Kevin Costner, come on. All right, before we ask what it was like working with him, I mean, you haven't done this before.
No.
And you're Whitney Houston. There's got to be an incredible amount of expectation there. I would think that would make you very... How do you know you can act when you've never done it before?
That's what I said. How do I know I can act? I've never done it before. But Kevin said, you can do it. I know you can do it. I just know you can. I was like, this man has more faith in me than I have in myself.
So he was a big help?
Oh, he was a tremendous help. I mean, he made me feel so comfortable about acting, and he made it look and seem so easy, you know. And little bits and pieces he gave me helped me so much. Kevin was so great.
Well, there are also some love scenes in this. I mean, is that tough? I mean, you know, people don't realize there's a million, I don't mean, still, you know, they're going to say real tough, you know, doing a love scene with Kevin Costner, but there are a lot of people around. I mean, you're thinking of a million things, I would assume.
Sure. That's difficult because you have, you know, a crew of people who are filming you. So, you know, it's not like, you know, you're comfortable about it really because, you know, you're not. You don't have people in your bedroom when you're being intimate. You know, so it's pretty programmed, you know. I mean, there's a cutoff point, there's a begin, there's a you know, we want this angle, we want this. So, you know, you can get into it.
Have you gotten to see the whole movie yet? They haven't showed you, but you got to see some scenes, right? Some references.
Well,
did you get sweaty palms when you watched?
Yes, I did. You know, I never went to the dailies because to me that was like, don't do that, you know, because being my first time, I would have went and then come back the next day and been very critical of myself and all this stuff. So I didn't go, but, you know, just watching myself on the monitors after I'd done the scene, it was like, oh my God, you know.
Now, personally, we should say, too, that you've announced that you're going to get married.
Yes.
To Bobby Brown. Now,
Yes.
Now, besides getting married and planning that part of your life together, you also sang a duet together, right?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
For his album?
For his album. For his album, it's called We Have Something in Common.
Ah, that's got to be fun. Have we picked a date yet for this wedding?
Well, yeah, but we're not saying it yet.
Why, don't you want helicopters over the top of your
Well, of course I do,
party?
Joan. You know I wanted to ruin my wedding. Of course.
Was it tough just being like, let this relationship grow here?
Absolutely.
Give it a chance? It's got to be so hard.
Difficult, you know, with you know, the media, you know, sensationalizing your life and what, you know, seems to be to us a very normal, you know, relationship and situation. No, not to the Inquirer.
Yeah, imagine if you actually did all those things.
Can you
but
imagine?
Life is, no.
It'd be very exciting.
Yes. Life's good then.
Life is very good. God is good.
I know. Listen, good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Tonight, the special.
Tonight.
This is my life.
This is my life.
All right. Good to see you, Whitney.
Good to see you
And
too.
Good Morning America continues in just a moment.